The most important fundamental that a goaltender must have is the basic stance. Every goaltender develops their own stance through experience, modeling successful goalies, and by learning from goaltending coaches. All saves and movements start from the basic stance, and depending on the situation, the stance may take on different forms. When viewed from the side, a straight line should be formed from the shoulders to the knees to the balls of the feet. The stick should be firmly held with the blade flat and centered on the ice, about a foot in front of the skates to help cushion rebounds and to cut down the angle. Blake's skates are shoulder width apart, with the weight slightly on the balls of the feet. The skate should be tilted slightly inward so the weight is distributed on the inside edges a little more than the outside edge. Again, we see a solid, balanced basic stance with a good knee bend and stick gap. Scott plays an open stance, and although he does have openings in the arms and a generous 5-hole, he appears to cover a lot of shooting space. Another strong feature of a quality stance is the upper body angle. The upper body should be just slightly forward of vertical to maximize net coverage. A glove open and held like Scott's actually discourages a shot there, because in the shooter's view there is limited net available, which will probably result in an attempt at another target. Moving the stick forward in the stance brings the gloves out on a plane in front of the body and creates a solid front-to-back balanced position. When we see Blake's stance compared to Scott's, there are clear differences. Blake's is quite compact, while Scott's stance is visually meant to appear large and discouraging to the shooters. Because of his size, Blake doesn't need to appear larger. By closing holes and using his size, Blake can force most shots wide, high, or right at him. To score here, you would have to make a perfect shot even if he doesn't move. A forward glove position also significantly increases the amount of net covered and allows easy tracking of the puck right into the gloves. Solid glove positioning before a shot is released will also result in many accidental saves where pucks may have arrived through screens or tips. The index finger should be extended down the face of the paddle to help prevent the stick from spinning on a hard shot and aid in rebound control. On poor angle shots, the stance should close a little. Blake covers a ton of net, and by using an open stance here, he actually is risking a bad goal through him. By simply using a closed stance on this type of play, he makes it almost impossible for a shot to beat him. Great goalies prevent all shots from going through holes in their stances. This stance may relax a little as the puck moves around the zone in non-dangerous areas, but great goalies assume a proper shot-ready stance before the attack comes. In the cases of a screen, a hard one-timer, or a possible backdoor pass, this stance should actually deepen further. Common stance problems. Getting caught with a stance that's too erect leaves the low corners vulnerable and makes lateral movements quite weak. A deep crouch will allow for explosive movements and great foot reactions. A goaltender opens up the top shelf if his upper body is angled too far forward. Restricted range of motion in the arms is another drawback to this flaw. Misguided stances where the glove isn't facing the puck and the stick is angled too far back will really hinder a goaltender's progress. Many goalies get caught resting the glove in a closed position. A quick shot can arrive before you have a chance to react. If the puck can't see the pocket of your glove at all times, you will get burned. Parker demonstrates another common error with the glove. As the goaltender moves around the crease, they carry their glove with the palm facing the ceiling. Although the glove is open, it isn't square to the puck. Keek's keys.
Keep your stick flat on the ice away from your feet. Get that butt down and be in your stance early. Show the palm and pocket of the glove to the puck.